ஏன்னா
We'll see how electric cars are.
future transportation and environmental impact has more connectivity, and as a young generation of today, we all should know about the future transportation and how it is connected with the environment, and as a citizen of India, what is our responsibility in this. So in this context, today's topic is very much relevant to all of us. I take this opportunity to welcome our Executive Director, sir, and I do thank you for accepting our invitation and give a series. I do welcome Dr. P. Sudha, who is the organizer of this Center for Capacity Building. I welcome all the deans, directors, teachers who are joined online, and please take use of this half an hour of time.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for extending the cordial welcome. Let's now welcome our respected Executive Director, Dr. H. Nagaraja, sir, to deliver the NJ Expert Series on Environmental Impact and Future Transportation. Welcome you, sir.
Okay. Very good morning to all of you. First, I beg your pardon because this presentation is actually of 1.5%. Since already 30 minutes to 45 minutes is the I have to do my service to the best of student satisfaction as a teacher. So that's why I will 100% I will make you really appreciate this presentation, not by looking at or writing on the board or reading a note or reading a textbook and all. That's my habit. This year, 31st, I am completing the 40th year as an academician. In all these 40 years, I have not taken even one small chip to the class, even when I was lecturer. This everything used to get up and don't. That it's my request. Whenever I say so, my intention is to convey positive things to you, not with any other. I never pat my back. I will not come in that way as such. Whenever something people say, you will have to always imbibe, inculcate well within yourself. It is not that person is boosting himself or anything. Okay, because we used to prepare at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You just imagine in 80s, 85 and all, books were Indian author books were not available. Foreign author books only. And at that time, being an engineering student, 5,000, 4,000 at that time in 85. Now it will be 75, 80,000 equivalent. So we were not in a position to purchase the books also. We have almost grown up in library only. Almost. Born at home, grown up in library. That was the situation. That's why all these things, if we say, you will have to take positively and what best we can do ourselves. Okay. So, why I am saying, first of all, thanks to ED sir for having initiated this last year. Because mine was the first talk presented class, and this is 7th anyway. Kanikaratna madam was assigned this responsibility at that time, if I correct. And of course, it is subsequently following. So, it not any problem as such, but my intention was all these theories or all these lectures should be of multidisciplinary in nature, so that all the faculty members from any college, even from health science, nursing, let them come and attend. The topics to be selected should be of that type, not a particularly physics, chemistry, etc. Even this topic is also, it looks like civil engineering and that, but it's not so. It is required for everyone, like Cosmos Shastra, basic mathematics, all these are the general topics. So, which will create interest and okay. Okay. Yeah. So now see, as the topic says, it is in the introduction, topic was environmental impact and future transportation. This is also one and the same, clean green energy. Okay. And of course, now I will make you very clear how the topic starts and how it will go to the future transportation. Now friends, you know very well that every year temperature is increasing by at least this time 1.5 degree has increased globally, 1.5 degree. And the main contribution for that is the war, which has all of a sudden emerged between the Iran and USA, Israel, as compared to Ukraine and Russia. Ukraine and Russia war is going on. Clear? So that is temperature has increased. Similarly, the rain is also abruptly changed over the years. Over the years, rain also has changed a lot. Not only that, hundreds of new diseases have come because of the air quality. Because of the air quality. Is it not? And even the landslide is happening, flood is coming, every maximum changes we are seeing, and these changes are nothing but environmental impact, or we can say environmental changes. Why these environmental changes are taking place? First and foremost thing, we are supposed to know those things. Why these environmental changes are taking place? What is the effect of these environmental changes on the human being, and ultimately how to overcome? Why I am telling how to overcome? If we continue it, what would happen? Friends, a serious thing is, as of now, carbon dioxide content in the atmosphere is 428 to 432 parts per million. Parts per million is in the environmental, in the atmosphere, you know, hundreds of different gases are there. So if you can, and every gas is having a molecules. For every 1,000 molecules, okay, 428 to 432 ppm, parts per million, is the carbon dioxide alone. Suppose if it reaches 450, diminishing of human life existing on the earth will stop. It will start diminishing. That means human existence itself will be very, very difficult. See the seriousness. That is the reason why entire world, nearly 176 countries, almost 196 countries have signed an agreement in UN to reduce the carbon dioxide content in the environment, in the atmosphere outside. So if we do not have control over carbon dioxide, then it will have a very drastic effect. Ultimately, drastic effect is we ourselves will not be existing. Gradually it will diminish, and varieties of diseases may also emerge, and it may start. So that's why this is the basic. And what is environment? Anything, see, I am standing here. Outside me, it is environment. Anything and everything. Wherein equipments are also there, human beings are also there, land is there, air media is there, water media is there, each and everything is the environment. Okay, how this environment is changing, so that we should see. Of course, as topic is environmental impact and future transportation, because of the paucity of time, I will take up directly these two. I will not go deep into other things, types of energy, necessity of energy, generation of energy, and just I will pass it on these slides are set just for glass. Okay. Of course, energies will be there. Its data and all are there. Now, if you see the environment, as I told you, environment is anything and everything outside me, which is having air, which is having water, which is also having land. All the three are getting polluted. All the three. You may just, most of you have parked your car somewhere. That diesel is dropping down. That is also contributing for the land pollution. That is also, we are not noticing it. Okay, and microbiology lab is there, biotechnology lab is there, you are putting the biomedical outside, simply you are throwing. Okay, our water logging is there behind the common tree block outside and all these are polluting the water, land, and air is getting polluted because of different reasons. The different reasons, what is the reason? This is one such reason. So that means any industry you take, so the complete air will be polluted because of the smoke which is let out. The smoke is not only due to industry and so it may be due to thermal plant. Okay, it may be, see, even fires, forest fire, Australia, Canada, even in India, North India, and almost every year during summer and so it will be there. And thousands of hectares of land are getting burned. And even in Punjab and every year, so there will be a dust. That means sand. So sand, hurricane like thing will be there. And they are burning their paddy field, the paddy, jute, all these things. So whatever this thing is there, they are burning. So that will also lead to that. Similarly, lights and innumerable thousands of lights you put on during nights and that is also contributing for the environmental pollution as such. That is air pollution as such. These are all the things. And see, our own vehicle. So you will have to undergo testing of your pollution testing. Environmental, you have to have a certificate before using the vehicle asset. So this is also another cause. Other causes are, as you can see here, we spray for getting very good crops and we spray fertilizers, we spray pesticides, we use pesticides and all these are again reason for spoiling or damaging or polluting the land. Okay. Similarly, see, there will be water logging either due to during rainwater or due to blocking of it. So drainage system or our own house is going to the, so it is going to join the drainage and ultimately it is reaching the sea or ocean only. So these are all the reasons for polluting the water. Similarly, see, all these photos which daily all of us are seeing, and but we are not taking it serious. We are not taking it serious. So even in hostels also, if you go to the kitchen, you will find how much wastage and where it is thrown out. So it is not only creating pollution in the air, it is also creating pollution in the land, etc. Okay. Now, because of which, what is happening is greenhouse effect. You try to understand, those who are not belonging to science field and try to understand what is greenhouse effect. Now in the summer, you are walking in the road. Here only we will consider outside this building. So you are comfortable, but it is little hot. Immediately you open your umbrella. Your own umbrella, black umbrella. So there may be little less this thing, but humidity like thing. Your body will get sweating. Simplest example I am giving. Okay, for greenhouse effect, best example is the nurseries. If you see the nursery, there will be a green shade. There will be a green shade will be there. What it does is, it will not allow the sunrise or sunshine or sun rays directly to touch upon the plant or the human beings as well, or the nurseries which are kept there. So thereby what it does is, direct sunlight is not made to fall, but inside there is light, but there will be a humidity like atmosphere, so that is required for the nursery, but it is not required for us. It will be very, so uneasiness, it will be too much uneasiness will be there, and that is actually the greenhouse effect. And what is the effect of greenhouse and why this greenhouse has caused? Why it is possible? Now in the shade I have told, but we don't have any shade for us. but still why we are having that effect? So in between the earth and the sky, you can say, so we say up to certain distance there is an atmosphere. Not entire thing is atmosphere. Atmosphere is only above the earth's surface up to a certain level. Above that, it is totally different. Okay. So now what will happen? Just now in my introduction, I have told you, for nearly thousands of years, you can see the literature also, for thousands of years, carbon dioxide content in atmosphere was 280 ppm parts per million, 280 and below that. For thousands of years, constant. But in 2007, it was 375 parts per million. But 2007 and now today, 2026, it is already 428 parts per million. If it reaches 450, then the diminishing of human or existing of human life will start diminishing, start reducing. So that is why we have to be very, very careful. It is not an ordinary thing which can be taken lightly. Carbon dioxide content should be reduced as much as possible. So by one or the other, that is why, so your gas, now for example, petrol or diesel is being changed to battery, electric vehicles are coming. Okay, similarly, thermal plant and nuclear plant, they are being reduced to hydroelectric or renewable energy sources. These are all the different ways and means so that we can minimize this carbon dioxide content as such. So, see, this is the earth, but this portion is the atmosphere, and above this is it is not called as atmosphere, but that space is the atmosphere. Now see, sunrise is there. Some sunrays directly falls on the earth. Some sunrays falls and gets reflected. That is from the earth. But some sunrays only up to atmosphere and it gets reflected. It will not reach the earth's surface at all. It is due to what? It is due to the greenhouse effect, and that greenhouse effect is nothing but it is the carbon dioxide which is going out from the earth's surface. It is forming a layer. It is forming a layer. Exactly as I told you, green shade. Shade you for nurseries and all, you have a shade net. Now, exactly similar to shade net or the umbrella, what example I have given. Like that, a net is formed by the carbon dioxide gases on the above this thing, that is in the atmosphere. What is the effect of this carbon dioxide layer or the greenhouse effect? So it will not allow all the sun rays to reach the earth. Some of the sun rays will be reflected back. Okay, so that means short wave and long wave are there. Short wave it will allow, long wave it will not allow to touch the earth as such, as far as sun rays are concerned. And from the earth is already having a crust. It is already heat in there inside the earth itself is generating. The surface itself will be approximately 15 to 16 degree temperature, earth's surface. Okay, in terms of Fahrenheit, so it will be some 9,000 Fahrenheit or so. It will be approximately, if you calculate in degrees centigrade, it comes out to be 15.5 or 16 degrees centigrade earth's surface itself. So that is already because of the crust. If you go deeper and deeper, it will be too hot. So that rays has to go out. We call it as infrared rays. So that infrared rays has to go because of the greenhouse effect. It will not allow it to go out. What it does is it will sense it back. You see this here. See the infrared radiation going out from the earth. Some of the rays both touches the greenhouse effect or the layer and it comes back. Only some of them are going out. So like that with the deflected ray, some of them, but some of them are coming back, hitting back. Since the heat which is going out is not allowed to go out and it is coming back, again heat will be more inside this thing. That is what we feel. Similarly, from the sun rays also, it is not directly hitting the earth's surface, so it is made to reflect back here itself. So because of these two reasons, both sides, from the sun rays as well as this thing, so ultimately a furnace like atmosphere is created here so that it will be very difficult to sit. Suppose if I put up all the AC now, you cannot sit after 1 hour. Okay, but this is not greenhouse effect, but There is no cross ventilation, nothing. So like that it happens when top surface is covered. Top surface is covered. So that's what it happens. Same thing in a little this thing. So here itself, this is the greenhouse effect or the layer, green shade net we can say. So, and here that is from the earth surface, it is evaluating, but on a particular height, the complete layer is going to be formed. So thereby, clouds, everything will be here. Okay. So everything will be here. So that's why from the figure you can able to understand. Of course, I don't want to explain much. Air pollution, water pollution, and soil pollution. As I already told you, air pollution is due to toxic gases due to forest fire, transportation, industrial outlets, accidental releases, etc. Water pollution due to lakes, rivers, oceans, aquifers, and groundwater all are contaminated, and due to several reasons, like as I told you, the drainage water is let out, factory outlet is let out, and all these things. Even in the ship, there are many times in the ocean, ship which is carrying oil, the tank and that is also getting mixed. So water is also getting polluted, because of which many marine species are reduced now. Because of the air pollution, you are not finding sparrow. If you ask Shanmugam sir, and river pits and sparrows used to be in every house almost. Now very rarely we find the sparrow. Many birds have already reduced. All these are because of this. Not only that, the effect of this is even on the womb of the mother. When a baby is there, in the womb, so the effect of this greenhouse effect or carbon dioxide is also affecting the baby, and ultimately cancers, many new diseases, skin problems, all these are coming because of this. So up to that, it is there. Okay, see, even noise pollution, we simply put on the arms. Even arm is also resulting in the noise pollution. So we are not taking it seriously. Go in detail, atmosphere, as I told you, propose here up to 10 to 20 kilometers, 20 to 50 kilometers in stratosphere, mesosphere. Here you will find our airplane, helicopter, these things, satellites, and all you will find in this area. And exosphere up to 10,000 kilometers, only to this we call it as atmosphere, beyond which, so it is not done. So all changes are taking place here itself. That's what this I will not go into detail. Of course, here see, this you may not, most of you may not be knowing. Now, as you go to Himalayas, so it will be colder. As we go to, so this will be there only up to 10 to 20 kilometers only. Then that is from here to stratosphere if you go, cold. 20 kilometers to 50 kilometers, it will be warm. It will not go as a go hundreds of kilometers, it will not be. Only to 10 to 20 kilometers, it is cold. Afterwards, it will be warm. Then 50 kilometers to 90 kilometers, again it will be cold. So then from 90 kilometers to 600 kilometers, it will be again warm. Like that, the atmosphere variations of temperature will be like that. So that's what happens there. Okay. Now, in this greenhouse effect, what are the different gases which are there? Okay. Main gases are carbon dioxide, of course, is there, methane is there, NH4. Okay. So then chlorofluorocarbons is there, then nitrogen oxide is also there. These are all the main gases in the greenhouse effect. And all these are let out either from the factory or from the vehicles, transportation and all. Why I have taken future transportation is nearly 40% of the carbon dioxide contribution is coming from transportation only, particularly in America, and it is too much. We cannot say atmosphere in Tirumalaparam campus and atmosphere means right from that corner to this corner. If war is taking place in Ukraine, that effect is also there in Coimbatore. So like that is why we have to think globally. So and we have to minimize as much as possible. Sources of greenhouse, thermal power plants, fossil fuels, mainly coal and mineral oil, similarly factories outlet, automobiles, deforestation. So in the name of expansion of the cities, in the name of smart cities, we are so cutting the trees. For every tree cut, there should be 2 plantations should emerge, but that we are not doing. We are simply expanding every cities and road widening or the construction of companies or industries, etc. Yeah. This deforestation is another main cause. Afforestation nobody is doing. Afforestation is planting, but deforestation everybody is so often. That is also another reason. Now see, another thing, the second point is of sea level. Now already every year nowadays, minimum 2 centimeter to 3 centimeter water level is increasing in the ocean. Globally, almost 2/3 of the complete land is covered with water. 2 to 3 centimeter is increasing. So by 2060, 70, it is expected that minimum 3 to 4 feet water raise in ocean is going to take place if we continue the same thing. 3 to 4 feet raise in water in ocean, leading to minimum 15 to 17 countries completely merged. And when you say countries, it may be Malaysia, it may be Singapore, it may be Sri Lanka, it may be Maldives, like that. And so eastern coast of USA, and even in our India also, already when tsunami we had in 2003, so there were many cities in that. Like that, those cities will get have a very dangerous effect as well. So the level of the sea is going to raise as well. Then what's mean health effects? As I told you, another effect of this greenhouse gases or carbon dioxide, so we will be ultimately losing our health. As I told you, even the baby in the womb, already experiment is done, it is conducted, and literature also has come. So it is even the baby is also getting affected. You can indirectly you can say the food which is consumed by the mother is again land is spoiled, land is polluted. The same vegetable whatever we grow in the land or whatever the water we use for growing, that is polluted. So I give it to maybe 700 ml somebody, twice I sent the milk which we are using in our hostel. Twice it was found out of the 9 parameters, 7 parameters, I do not know maybe review data. So 7 parameters, it is positive in the sense it is dangerous, not good for use. And we are all hostels who are using. Then ultimately I told them to change, whether they change or not, I don't know. Similarly, you do test, water test, you do, all water doctors are out on campus, you will find many defects in that. 100%. So we are not considering it seriously. See, this is the hurricane. So this we always see, this is climate will change. When we companies move to there will be 3 seasons: summer, winter, rainy season. Each of 4 months. Now can you bifurcate? Summer may be 6 months, rainy may be 1 month, winter season may be 2 months, and all of a sudden may be 3 months. Everything is changed. Only the months are there only, but the season is totally changed. So that is why, and rain also. We cannot expect rain. So as for June 15th is the starting day, October is the ending day, nothing like that. All these are the effect of this thing. And similarly, animals' habitats. Many animals have already diminished and they have started coming to city. So animals which are supposed to be restricted to forest area, because of the deforestation, so they have started coming to the city as such. And similarly, crop production also has started, different types of crop, flooding has started almost every year. What now this time last month China there was a heavy flood, more than 1,000 people are here. Why not landslide is happening? All these things, and even in North also happening. All these things are because of this only. And see, that's what plant with irrespective to these two figures. This is completely greenery. The same picture is completely green. Okay, same season but different year. Different year. This is what is happening. This is again where you go. That's what. And these are all the different gases available. Cause for that is, as I told you, this is okay. And this is ozone layer also. Ozone layer is actually beneficial to human beings. Okay. Ozone layer, it actually protects us from other hazards and all, but it is going to be a hole is going to be created in the ozone layer, and it is also punctured because of this greenhouse effect acid. Okay. Now, I don't want to take too much time. Now, because I have to show some of the videos. This is, of course, now, one solution for this is you go for renewable energy sources. If thermal plant, nuclear plant, if these are the contribution of carbon dioxide, then you go for renewable energy sources. In renewable energy sources, solar is there, wind is there, hydro is there, biogas is there, water is there. Ocean thermal energy conversion, then biogas is there. All these are the different methods of generation of electricity. That is one way. So, that, okay, either you can go. That's what I have told you. You can go for solar. Similarly, you can go for wind energy power generation as well. Of course, on this I don't want to take much of your time here. That's what I have told you. Is 1.5 hours. Now see, another way of reducing this carbon content in the atmosphere is going for electric vehicle. Future will be totally electric vehicle, whether you take cycle, whether you take four-wheeler, whether you take locomotive, whether you take aeroplane, etc. Already, so fuel, whatever diesel, petrol we are using, it is to be reduced. Hydrogen, using water. Water is broken into two, hydrogen and oxygen, and hydrogen is being used for so as a fuel as such. Similarly, ethanol is also being used. So these petroleum products or petroleum fuel is to be minimized as much as possible, even at your home also. Okay, natural gas is coming as a kitchen equivalent. So these things, just for your display, I will show you.
This is an electric car. Let's take a look at how it works. An electric car is the same as a normal car, but it's powered by an electric motor rather than a gasoline engine. You can't really tell it's electric unless you look closely. The cockpit is completely normal, but the gas gauge is a little funny. And when you open the gas cap, you suddenly realize it's electric. Under the hood, it looks completely different from a gasoline-powered car. The main thing that you see when you open the hood is the controller. Its job is to send power from the batteries to the car's electric motor. When you push on the gas pedal, there's no gas involved. The pedal controls these variable resistors, and they tell the controller what to do. In this car, there's 50 lead-acid batteries under the floor. When you turn the key, you're connecting the batteries to the controller so that you can go. There's some other kooky things under the hood that you wouldn't expect to find. There's a small electric water heater for heat. There's a vacuum pump for the brakes. There's lots of high voltage stickers. The controller can produce 50,000 watts. So that's how an electric car works.
We'll see how electric cars can achieve superior results. See high needs on your motor. Convert lithium ion battery. And above all, the synchronized vehicle mechanism in a logical step-by-step manner. The powerhouse of the Tesla car is an invention made by the Greek scientist Nikola Tesla around 100 years back, the induction motor. The induction motor has two main parts, the stator and the rotor. You can see the construction details of the motor here. The rotor is simply a collection of conducting parts which are circuited by end rings. A three-phase AC power input is given to the stator. The three-phase alternating current in the coils produces a rotating magnetic field. The Tesla motor produces a four-pole magnetic field. This rotating magnetic field then induces
This much detail may not be required from you. Okay. This much detail may not be required. On each, there are four types of electric vehicle. Normal battery electric vehicle, hybrid electric vehicle. Okay. So then fuel electric vehicle. So battery electric vehicle will use only batteries. So you have to go to station in between like a petrol pump, you have to take it charged. Hybrid electric vehicle is, it will have both. So that means battery as well as the fuel will be there. You can switch over. You can switch over. Fuel is, so you may not have to go to charging station at all. So you can initially use it as a battery operated. When it is running, it will generate the power that itself can be used. So you need not have to do like that. Motor and generator both will be there within the vehicle. Both operation will be there. Okay. See, just a comparison. Your audio is not working. Just see how it looks like. That is the petrol car, which is electric vehicle. I see engine in the on this one with regard to the petrol engine car, the one which you are having, this is electric car now. Entire thing will come with the batteries. This is inverter which converts battery, that is DC to AC. You? Oh. Okay. There are many videos worth seeing also. Now you see this. This will be really best. Parts. See, in future, not even your children will be traveling from one place of the world to another place of the world with a maximum time of 90 minutes. How now you are doing a missile launching. Exactly similar to missile launching, when you do the setting, you will be airlifted. It is called airlift. You will be airlifted and you will be going to the other destination, maybe California, maybe Tokyo, or in this country, one place to another place. By this is that particular video. It is airship. Okay. See, everything will be very clearly visible. No, the previous. No. This one. people are coming here. It's like a ferry in and out of it. This. They are being transported to the destiny. Here is the beside airport. They have been brought here. See, they are going here, getting into airport bed. You are in the front portion. You are in the front portion. Back portion will come back. This back portion will come back. This will go. See. Let's see. Sometimes the thing for 21 minutes. Minutes to the 27 minutes. For single for 29 minutes. And the maximum time is 30 minutes. Any part of the world to any part of the world, this is what segmental transport. And again, any part here is not possible. Okay. Hyperlooping, you have seen the pipeline. Water is meant to go. Exactly similar to that, in the pipeline, vehicle will go with maximum of 976 kilometers per hour. And there is no air on this thing because it is completely vacuum. So that is why it can go up to that fast. So now in this video, there is a comparison of aircraft going on the top, person sitting going inside the tube. What you can see, it is almost same time, but you are going in a pipe in the land. In the land only. This is what hyperloop. And how it will be? So you are going to the station, starting point. You will be going to the destiny. From there, you will be catching another vehicle and you are going to your final destination. This is hyperloop. This is already in India started coming in a very distant for 200 kilometers only in Bombay to Pune. So they are already erecting this. Okay. Yeah. And booking everything, how to book the ticket, everything will be just this thing. Where he wants to go. She gets here in 30 minutes, message, everything comes. Hyperloop here selected. Destiny here selected. Amount here is paid. Almost we have taken the ticket.
The hyperloop is a lot more vehicle to have one system. It is a comfortable and safe transport for passenger and cargo.
We got to exact
Secure handles at each end. Inside the hyperloop, passenger and cargo ports comply with airline
See, this is the exact hyperloop. See, that person who has booked the ticket is inside now. See, aircraft is on the top. Person is inside. See, reading the paper, you can see in here. It's moving. So, aircraft is on the top, he is inside. This is the hyperloop. And the testimony is filling for Dubai, he has booked. And it was going. This is how. Landing, this is how. Passenger will do that. You will come up and then there you will book the car, taxi, or whatever it may be. So, then you will go to this destination as such. Next is underground. Now, everything is over. There is no space. Now, in the underground, there will be 4 lane, 5 lane, and how vehicle will go to underground? You will see. See. This will go down now. And we have seen 3 more lines will be there. 3 more lines will be there. First floor, second floor, third floor, like that. And all are electric vehicle. All are electric vehicle, everything is electrically operated, no fuel, nothing, no carbon dioxide, plant pollution, etc. It's an airbus. So, air taxi or airbus will come. What you do is, suppose if you have a 5 floor, 6 floor building asset, so we are putting like Mora and we are putting, we are going by Mora only to that building, high-rise building. Then we are going by to our wiring to the car park, that is the stand, taxi stand. From there, air taxi to the destination, Ulpatamarsu. One high-rise building, it will go and land on the high-rise building. You will come back. The same Ola, whatever you will be able to waiting there. Okay, from the same company, not the same car. Some other car of the same Ola. You are coming down, you are going to destiny with the purpose, wherever you go, you can do. That is how it will be. So because of this all question, this is very difficult to say. See, number of houses, everything, particularly Delhi situation is like that. It's so electronic index has gone up to 400 in Delhi. So how to overcome all these things? See, how many big what volume is not there? Here are some solutions for the problems. Of course, this is the normal everywhere it is there, etc. This you can find. And now, the car is also has come and it can go. Electric vehicle only, some testing. Mobile charging, everything, you just keep it on the pack. This is the speed. This is another gate. One of the most sophisticated electric vehicle. We can say people are sitting here, and it is going on the ground. It's totally perfect. Suppose the path is blocked, what will happen in the sea? not possible to keep the tracks. Now there is a car. Let me lift it. Let me lift it. See? Sensor rest. There should not be, there will not be any traffic jam at all. Commuting from one place to another place. One more I want to show you. Air taxi. Air taxi will be two-seater, four-seater will be. So it will be like a small only as number very comfortable you can say. Booking everything remains same. You are booking a room. Come to your house. You are going to the stop. That stop is on the high-rise building. You will drop it there. You are going up using the lift. Then you are going to your destination place. You land back. You are coming down and then same Ola company, another vehicle will be waiting there. You are going there. So maximum time can be saved and all these future vehicles will be electrically operated only, thereby absolutely they do not asset contribution to the atmosphere. This is one such solution for the future. So minimizing improving the environment asset, so inequality is concerned. Liquid and all will have to make use of other things and similarly, so land community also always we can minimize them. So like that. So friends, what I was very particular, I have explained very well, but shown more. As a teacher, you have to make students real time examples so that interest is to be created in the class, so that they will keep coming to the class. Otherwise, even if you tell more, it will be a boring. It will be definitely boring, and they have encyclopedia in their hand, and they can themselves read and learn. And when from the examination point of view, definitely they can able to pass. But if these videos of this type are shown to them, it will be permanently embedded. They can write on their own something. Isn't it? And by having written something related to them, definitely any teacher for that matter, since it is beyond the syllabus, beyond the textbook, they will definitely award good marks. So that is how you have to create interest among the students and the time. So now she must have already now well has pressed by Bharati Madam. So but taken more time. So you have understood something like that. You also everyone have to come out and give some presentation to the students, faculty and learn.
Thank you so much, sir, for that informative session. We now welcome Dr. Sudha to propose vote of thanks.
A very good morning to one and all present here. On behalf of NGA and NEHRU Arts and Science College, I'm very honored to propose vote of thanks today for NGA Expert Series 7. The first series started by our MD sir. Again, sir has given a lot of input to us. So thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and giving information. And I would like to thank all the deans and heads of the department and faculty members for today's presence. Thank you so much.
See.